A lot of my friends love that song.
I love that song. Count me as one of them.
8 o'clock on Channel 95.7.
Amanda?
64 Degrees.
Are you
You
one of
love
the-
Sam Smith?
I do like that song, yes.
That is a great song. That whole album is really good. That's some good magical stuff.
Where is that list? I was reading about the list of the top 10 first dance wedding songs, like your first song.
Okay. Wasn't Etta James number one?
Yeah, man, I love that song. At last.
I don't think I know it. How does it go?
At last, my love has come home.
Never heard it.
Yes, you have. I gotta find it.
Okay. I don't think that I have ever heard it. What else is on the list? Was there anything else on that list?
Jason Mraz, I Won't Give Up.
I'm Gone.
Ray La Montagne.
You're very good at this.
I don't know who that is.
Raymond LaMontagne.
Or La Montagne,
Why
maybe.
don't you
'cause it's
hand
like,
me the list? Here we
it
go.
smelled like champagne.
Thanks. That's good. Okay. At last, Etta James. I Won't Give Up. Jason Moran. Ray LaMontagne. You Are the Best Thing. John Legend. All of Me. That makes sense, right? Better Together by Jack Johnson. Fun little beachy tune. 1,000 Years by Christina Perri.
Oh, I read it as 1,000 Miles by the Proclaimers.
Yeah.
I wondered why that was in there.
That's 500 miles.
Oh, yeah. I'm a hot mess right now.
You thought I would walk 500 miles as somebody's wedding? It's like,
I thought it was strange.
Yeah, that's not good.
And I didn't even realize.
I'm going to pick that on purpose now when I get married.
You should, Amanda.
Here's a song from 60 years ago.
Okay, you ready?
Michael Bublé's Everything is on the list. First Day of My Life by Bright Eyes, a country music song, and then Adele, Make You Feel My Love. This is Etta James.
Tell me, you know this song.
I don't know this part.
Amanda, do you know this
I
song?
do know this song, yes.
This part? Sounds like
Yes,
I'm watching,
I've heard this song
I'm watching
before.
a movie or a
I used to have this
cartoon.
on a CD in my car that I kept on repeat. I love this song that much.
Never heard of At Last.
At last,
And then
yeah.
then you're dancing.
Oh, yeah.
my love has come along.
That's funny. I don't think I've ever known that there were words to this or that it was Etta James. This is like this reminds me of the Wonder Years. I think Kevin and Winnie danced to this one time in the Wonder Years at some dance
Oh.
or some movie. Maybe I saw a movie and it was featured in it.
Oh, I'm sure.
And they were dancing, and he's like, "Yeah, I love you." Maybe a Matt McConaughey movie.
Probably.
Maybe that one where he had that black book and he had to go apologize to all the people.
Do you ever you just reminded me of something.
Okay.
Do you ever see movies and you notice something in the movie? Like, for instance,
Okay.
Susan Sarandon is in a movie. What is the movie?
Bull Durham.
No, she has cancer. Julia Roberts is in the movie too.
Oh,
Stepmom.
Heartbreakers.
Stepmom. Okay. So, and then you see something in the movie, like there's a picture of an obvious young Susan Sarandon
Okay.
with a baby in her arms.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And so you go, in my head, I think, is that photoshopped or is that a
Yes.
real picture? No. I saw another movie with Susan Sarandon.
Same picture?
Same picture.
Does that picture go in every
it
movie?
was the same picture. I couldn't believe it.
Does
And this
that-
is a movie I've never heard of. I just found on like Showtime.
Bull Durham. Is this a movie that is this something that is in every single movie? She puts that picture
I've
in it.
seen it in two.
We
Two
need-
now, movies where she has kids.
Okay.
They feature this picture as what and I'm
That
like,
same picture.
I'm like, do famous people just think I need to take a million pictures and hang on to them
No.
because they're going to use this in movies?
Here's what
someday?
I always think. Like, let's say that you and I were doing a movie.
Yeah.
And then they had a picture of our wedding day.
Right. And
Quite-
we were super young.
Quite obviously, that's photoshopped. It's two
Right.
pictures of us as younger people, and then they
Right.
put them together.
Right.
So that's where I would have thought that that'd be photoshopped.
That's what I
too.
assumed too. And I remember thinking when I saw the movie, is that really
Because
a
does she
picture of
have
her?
a baby?
Yeah, she's got at least a daughter.
She does. Is her daughter's name Kate? The one who is in.
No, is that Goldie Hawn that you're thinking
yes.
of?
Is it Goldie
Kate
Hawn's
Hudson.
daughter?
No.
Is,
No, they did not have a baby together.
is Susan Sarandon's daughter the same daughter as Goldie Hawn?
No. But
Okay.
but Susan Sarandon's daughter was in a movie with her for sure. And
Was that picture in that?
she was in the Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson was in that movie too.
Yes,
They
almost
were
famous.
friends, almost famous.
Yeah.
And her daughter looks just like her.
Just like Kate Hudson?
No,
like
just
they could be twins?
Susan Sarandon's daughter looks just like
I am
Susan
so
Sarandon.
confused right now. Amanda, what have you found out about this picture?
I have Googled this, and maybe Connie's the first person
To ever
notice
it.
this because
What did you Google? What term?
I
Picture?
Googled Susan Sarandon baby photo movies. And then
Yeah,
nothing.
that seems like a good Google.
I would think that Google would
think
figure that
that
out.
would be a good Google.
What if you said same photo in Susan Sarandon movies? And try that.
Okay.
It says same photo in Susan Sarandon
I
movies.
was in shock. And I don't even know what this other movie
Are you
is called.
sure it's the same
Yes.
photo?
Yes. I couldn't believe it.
Okay.
I was like,
It was on
noticed
Showtime,
that.
and it was recently.
well, I have what? Showtime, Stars, like whatever that package is.
Could have been the Stars.
Could have been one of
Could
them.
have been the Encore.
Could've
no
been one
hits
of them.
for that either.
Could have been Reels.
Nope, I don't watch Reels.
No, is Reels a real channel?
I think
Yes,
so,
yes, it is.
Do they have movies on it?
I think so, yes.
Because every time I see Reels, it's like movie trivia.
I don't
That's one of
know.
the ones I have.
You have Reels.
I think so, but probably not. I have like a movie trivia channel. I don't have cable. And one of my channels is like what's on the movie theater
Yeah.
before the movie starts.
Okay.
It's like, did you know Cameron Diaz was a model? I'm like, yes, I did.
Why
Everyone
is
knows
that,
that.
a free channel?
I don't know. But it's not all the time. So that's a show
Oh, that's a free preview weekend, probably.
of the what you're going to see in a movie if you go to
Yeah,
it.
that's. Well, obviously you watch it enough.
No, well, I do, and I laugh
working.
because it's always the same information, and then I see it in the movie theater. I'm like, I already know these things.
They're prepping you for the movie theater
And
so you can look really
here's
smart.
another question,
Okay.
and this one maybe could be directed directly to Celebration Cinema, who we're friends with. When are they going to update that movie trivia? They're still telling me things about Will Smith and Independence Day. I'm still seeing that same high school picture.
I mean,
of
we are
John
10
Travolta.
days out from July 4th, though. Maybe that's why. Were you just at a movie?
No.
Oh.
I'm saying these are trivia facts that have been around for 20 years.
But you go to movies a lot because you have kids.
I want more recent movie trivia is what I want. I want new things.
Maybe you should call them and offer to do it for them.
Well, that's why I'm saying this right now to Amanda. Hopefully she will call them and say, hey, what is the deal with this?
When I go, they always show like previews for new TV shows and things.
Yeah, but you don't get there as early as I get there.
What? How early
I
do
do
you
get there
to a-
super
I mean, you
early.
can't
40
even
minutes.
go in that early, Curtis.
Yeah.
Because the movie's
No,
ending.
you walk in and there's no sound, and it's just showing you the little screen, and it's telling you that Matthew Perry is one of the friends, and he's really friends with those people.
Wait. Why do you get to movies so early?
Here's
40 minutes. 40 minutes?
Yeah, 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Well, 'cause
Are they still cleaning? from
Yeah,
the last
sometimes. Sometimes they're cleaning. Because you got to get your popcorn and you got to figure out what everybody wants to drink. And Celebration now has those machines, and it takes like 40 minutes to even figure out what you want to drink. And sometimes I don't even know. What's a lime Coke taste like? Probably pretty disgusting. But you know what? I'm going to try it. Yes, it is disgusting. I wish I hadn't done
One? Seems
that.
like a very long time.
You have like over 1,000 choices. You pick lime Coke.
Well, because I like limes and I like Coke.
Yeah,
Let's
me
try
too.
this. And they have those like Diet Coke with lime. Mm-hmm. I'm like, so this is something. And you like a rum and Coke.
I think that's Bud Light you're thinking of.
Bud Light with lime.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a
I think
lime.
that's what you're
I
thinking
feel like
of.
there's a lime infused Coke.
I've never
too.
heard of
I
that.
think there is.
Thank you, Amanda. Amanda's on my side. So yeah, or you'll put in so like you do have 1,000 choices. That's what I'm saying. So then there are 5 of us, and we're trying to figure out what buttons to even push, and who knows what to push. Not me, right? And then you end up and you're like, oh, I got Coke flavored Diet Coke, and that's great. That's the worst ever. It's the worst thing you could get, and that costs money, right?
Well, you can dump it out.
And then I always like
get a
to.
different
You
one.
just try a little bit.
Just
And then
taste
if you
a little
don't like
bit,
it,
and
What,
then
what
try
are
a
those?
different one.
What are those seats called? The rumble seat things?
Chairs?
I always sit.
rumble. Oh, never mind.
What are those called?
Rumble strips?
D box.
Yeah, it is called the D box.
The D box. So they have the
Oh,
little.
you need to sit in the D box.
Here's the deal.
That seems like it's screaming out for you to sit there.
I always test out the D box seat because I
course
want to
you-
see what it's like.
What does D stand for?
D? I don't know. 4D.
D-box.
It's 4-dimensional. It's another dimension.
Okay.
So they're the rumble
What?
seats. They're the seats that move during
like
the
3D
movie.
is when the
Oh,
yeah. So
okay.
then 40, you're like moving with the movie.
Yeah, yeah. So then you got
Okay.
that, and then so I always try that out because they have a little place where you can sit down and try it because it costs more. So then you're like, yeah, that's pretty
Okay.
cool. And then back to the soda machine, and let's try this now.
So you guys make
Orange
a day out of
Sprite.
it when you go to the movie.
It's a day, and
Do you
I-
stay for 40 minutes after the movie
no,
too?
we'll leave. We'll leave right after. If we haven't gotten all of our popcorn refills, we'll do that, and then we're right on out.
Okay.
Like, see, I wouldn't want to be at. Maybe get some nachos, maybe some pretzels, maybe a hot dog.
After the film,
Sometimes after the film, you're,
You're hungry again.
Some-
I mean, yeah.
sometimes you're hungry again.
Every 2 hours, Amanda.
About every 2 hours. 120 minutes is when we eat. What'd you find out about this thing?
the Coke with lime,
Yeah.
it exists.
No. No, it's just a Sarandon picture.
No, I said the same thing. There was no real hits
There's
for that.
nothing.
Is the same
How much do you love this song?
picture at last.
Can we play this at the grand wedding?
Yeah. Well, no, because we're playing that one about if you don't look at me, I'm out of here. Or something. Say something.
What?
Say something.
Yeah, but we can play this. It just doesn't have to be the first song.
Say something. I'm leaving.
Say something. I'm giving up on you.
And then at last could be like the answer. Like she's like, finally, I've been ignoring you, hoping that you would.
We need to play this. Oh, by the way, if you want to get married at the grand wedding, you need to get on top of it. MyChannel957.com.
Here's the deal.
It's a month from tomorrow.
It is a month from tomorrow. What you're going to want to do is pay your $25. You do that at mychannel957.com, and then you're set. Renewing your vows, maybe getting married. Last year, okay, one of my neighbors was asking me, said, do people really get married, like, for the first time at this thing?
Yes, in fact, you need to get a marriage license before you show
Yes.
up.
And I said, yes. In fact, I said exactly what she said. But then after that, I said, we had one couple. Do you remember the young couple last year? Her family lived in Florida, and his family lived in Detroit. And there was no way that they were going to be able to get them all together for a wedding. So they got married at our grand wedding last year, and then we're going to call the families the next day.
So they didn't tell anybody.
They didn't tell anybody.
I don't remember that.
If you want to elope, you can elope with us for $25, cheaper than a plane ticket to Vegas.
And if you have friends who want to come,
They can come.
it's $15, and that includes food. And
Yes.
it includes everything except for your drinks.
Right.
Drinks.
Seriously, and drinks are on Connie.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? No, that's not
it would
happening.
be nice to be able to do that.
Connie maybe will buy one person a drink, and that will be me, and I will appreciate that so much.
Maybe.
All of the information online, mychannel957.com. $25 to get married, $15 for guests. It's at the Trillium Event Center. We get married right in the water, Grand Haven. Connie and I ordained. We get everything done.
Yay.
Get your tickets. You got a month left. mychannel957.com.
Connie and Curtis.
And Russ.
And Russ.
Good morning.
Hey, Russ.
Hey, Russo.
We're just talking about how yesterday was Connie's best day in the entire world that she can remember for the years and years and years past.
It was a really good day.
So she's
yesterday.
just kind of rubbing it into everybody.
Yes,
so,
she was.
Well, Russ came in and she's like, I had the best day ever. What did you do? And she's like, oh, that does not sound like it was the best day like I had. Did I mention I had the best day ever?
Well, we were talking about whether or not you really notice the best days and then you keep a mental note of it. Because Curtis said, like next year, will you be like, oh, yeah, man, July 13th last year was awesome.
Right. And she thinks
And you
she
know what?
will.
I am going to put it in my planner.
Great day.
She's going to mark it right on the calendar on the wall here.
You'll have
Great
to,
day.
You'll
Day
have to
ever.
write it down because if you put a star or something,
I'll forget what that means.
you wouldn't know what it
I'll
was.
think I started my period.
Exactly. Got my period that day.
No, I have another little thing I use for that.
I would think, right? I don't think you'd
Too
use
much
it.
information.
Hi, Russ.
I don't think you'd use a star, would you?
No, I use something else.
Okay,
I have ever since I started it. As
Do you
a
have
girl.
that all planned out, or do you do it?
Russ is like, why are we talking about
Do
this
you
right
do
now?
it when it starts? Then you'll mark on the calendar.
Yes.
Okay, so you don't think, okay, it should be coming,
No.
so I'm just going to write it down. Because
Okay, let's change the
a lot
subject.
Yes.
of times, if you're doing something and you have like some sort of list or you're keeping track of things,
I just wanted to make Russ turn red.
you think
and I
It didn't work, but
you
It
think
did too.
you think I'm going to mark this down in advance.
See what he does?
And hope that it
He won't
happens.
let things die.
I'm just wondering.
so I thought this was interesting. Saturday night.
Yeah, well, hello, Russ.
Yeah,
Saturday night,
What happened?
I went to a 40th birthday party.
Okay.
And I walked into the room, and there was a bunch of folks that I had not seen in quite a while there.
Okay.
And I ran into this gentleman. His name is Craig. And he came up to me and gave me a big hug and said, how you doing? And I said, great. And it's probably been, I bet you, 6 years since we've seen each other.
Okay.
And the first thing he says, he goes, I started listening to this goofy radio show, Connie and Curtis.
Wait, did he know that we worked for you? Did he know this?
He did know that.
Okay.
But it
Okay.
was just really weird because he's not he wouldn't be the typical listener.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I go in to the next person, and the next person says, there's this really sort of dumb show.
That's us.
It's
That's
on
us.
Connie and Curtis. And
Yeah.
I've been listening to
Yeah.
this show.
Goofy and dumb.
That's what we should change our name.
Goofy and dumb.
Yeah.
So
Were you surprised?
I was shocked.
I mean, you were surprised they were listening, but were you surprised they called us goofy and dumb?
No, I didn't.
No.
That's right.
No, but
No, I didn't think
do
so.
you see what's happening? We
What's
have
that?
finally penetrated Russ's circle.
Well, 2 people. I was like shocked. So
Exactly.
there was about 40 people at this party, and 2 people were talking about you guys.
I can
Wow.
I can make you feel better. Okay, I can bring you back to reality. I was a guest conductor for the Grand Rapids Symphony at the D&W Fresh Market Picnic Pops.
I saw
Friday
some
night.
pictures.
So I did that, and we were talking with Kristen, who plays viola. And she had called, and she said that she wasn't really paying attention to me. And then she came up just to introduce herself and said, I called and I talked. I'm like, great meeting you and everything. And she says, I was so excited when I found out that you were coming to do this and that Connie was going to be here because I love you guys. And she said, and then I mentioned it to the other viola players, and they had no idea who you were. So that brings it back to reality. You know,
That didn't surprise me, though.
they're snooty, those viola players.
Well, they're probably listening to NPR.
Exactly. And it was Miss Shelley going, oh, I get it. I know what you're talking about. Downton Abbey.
So did they really call us goofy and dumb or whatever it
Which
was?
one do you...
Well,
When
there was goofy,
Did they
there
really-
was dumb, there was silly.
when they say
Tommy said silly. There was 3 of them that came up to me and said
Oh,
something.
3 now. We're going up
when they
one.
say goofy, which one of us do you think they're talking about?
The one I'm looking at right now.
Okay, that's me.
That'd be Curtis.
What about when they say dumb?
That would be Curtis.
I did. I pointed at Connie. I was going to help.
Yeah.
So I'm both goofy and dumb.
See, you get to wear lots of different hats.
I do have hats.
Yes, you do have a lot of
Did you
different
see the
hats.
hat that I wore Friday night?
I did not.
It was a stovepipe top hat a la Uncle Sam.
Very shiny and red, white, and
Nice.
blue.
It was sequined. Yeah.
was
And I wore a
pretty.
tuxedo with shorts.
I saw the tuxedo and shorts. You
And-
must have lost the hat at that point in time.
Okay. Maybe it was off. So, yeah, I mean, I'm all set. 'Cause
You
remember,
left with your hat, right?
I did leave
okay,
with the hat.
Good.
Last year for the grand wedding,
Yeah.
we're only a month away from the grand
I
wedding.
know. It's right around the corner.
So last year at the grand wedding, I desperately wanted tuxedo shorts. And you can get them for little kids. So you get your tuxedo shorts for the little kids. They do the ring or they do whatever pretty cute, fun thing kids do. But they don't make them for adults at all. And I went all around. I was online. You could find some, like some people would cut them off for you. I'm like, no, I don't want that. And then Pharrell wore them to the Grammys.
Yeah.
And now you can get them. So I got some. Boom. Now I own my own tuxedo shorts.
That's
You
awesome.
You don't even have tuxedo pants, do you?
No, just shorts.
Just shorts.
Who needs
So
them?
if we do something in the winter, you're wearing shorts.
Yeah.
Does that surprise you, or is flip flops all winter long?
Yeah.
Yes.
does not
That's what I
surprise
need
me.
now is tuxedo flip-flops.
Oh.
Because I just had the tuxedo shoes. I just wore regular shoes.
Would those be like black patent leather?
Yes.
Okay.
Wear
Find
nice
'em.
long black socks with them
I
too.
did that. I went sockless. And so no socks, some black nice dress shoes. It was really a good look.
I bet.
It was great.
Can't wait.
You'll see it again. Maybe
I bet you Katie was really, really happy.
Katie loved the tuxedo
Did she?
shorts. Maybe I'll wear it to work one of these
Tell
days.
them what
this
Katie
week.
did last week when you had your biker jacket on and your
Oh, yeah.
jeans and you kind of looked like a tough
She,
guy. Can you imagine Curtis is a tough guy?
She,
you know
she
Curtis has
liked
a
it.
bike, right? He's got a
Yes.
Harley.
Yep, I did know that.
She followed me around for about 2 minutes. And then when I turned around, she left. I was like, oh, is this
But
time?
she was-
No, she liked it.
She physically liked it. She thought he
Well,
was
not
smoking
physically.
hot. Well, no.
There was nothing physical.
I thought she
liked
was just following around. Hurry up and leave.
Exactly. Get out of here.
Maybe
Get outta
that's
here
what
with
it
that jacket.
was.
That could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the
Have
tuxedo
you worn
shorts.
that outfit since?
I have not. No.
You're saving it, aren't you?
No. It's just a jacket. It's not an outfit. Look how crazy she gets. And I'm the goofy dumb one.
Well, isn't there? Okay, Russ, let me ask you this because I know I can tell when Dan thinks I look good. Okay?
Okay.
Because he will say something. And he
Like,
doesn't say
you look nice.
like he'll say
Right.
you look hot or you look great or you look beautiful. But he doesn't just throw compliments around. So I know when he thinks I do because he says it. And then he'll say, like, remember I told you when I was moving that I had a garage sale
Mm-hmm.
and all this stuff is hanging out in the garage. And two things he said to me, oh, you're getting rid of that? I really like that on you.
So she saved him.
I saved them, right? Do you, I'm assuming you tell Michelle she looks beautiful, nice, whatever, when you think she does.
I do.
Or do you tell her all the time?
No, I do. I tell her that.
You tell her. Okay. So do you think she remembers, like if you say, oh, you look great in that dress, do you think she remembers and then makes a little mental note of that dress?
Yes.
well, right. 'cause
See?
You're right.
He thinks that I'm weird because
No, I think
know
you're
that.
weird because you're getting all sauced up over there about this jacket, and you're like lovers in love talking about my wife. But no, it's just a jacket.
Hey, but when you've been married for a long time or with somebody like Dan and I have married a year, but together for almost
Right.
10 or 10 now, I think. But when you've been together that long and then there's something that sparks that little,
right.
I think it's awesome.
Okay, good.
So what color is the leather jacket? Is it red?
It's bright
Like
red.
a Loverboy red leather
like
jacket or what?
It's like the Loverboy album cover, exactly. No, it's black and yellow, and you can see it like at night, but it has pads in it. So
so it makes you look
exactly,
bigger.
exactly. It's very padded.
Makes you look like you have muscles.
Exactly, and she loves it. Until you take it, then you're just wearing it with no pants, chasing her, and she hates it. Get away from me! Get it! And she leaves you in the garage.
That's
and you're
funny
like,
that you say lover boy. I pictured more like Michael Jackson.
I pictured Michael Jackson too when you said red. That's
Well,
where I thought you were going.
Okay, sorry, I'm older.
You're.
I think that's the same age.
It is just
Yeah.
two different genres.
I was just thinking the Beat It jacket and
Thriller is
that would
what
have
I
been
was
more
thinking.
fitting.
Didn't he have red? Oh,
No, he wore it in Beat It.
he did.
Yeah, in the video, the red jacket.
I thought he
Same
wore that in
album.
Thriller.
I think he had like a jean jacket in Thriller.
Did he?
Maybe a
I think he
cardigan
ever wore a
sweater.
jean jacket.
I don't know.
A cardigan
Yeah.
sweater.
I think maybe a nice pullover, something.
So do
Maybe-
you have a super busy day today, Russ?
It is pretty busy.
Is it?
Yep, got quite a few things going on today.
Golfing?
Well,
Got a
we don't
couple
wanna keep
golf-
you.
Does it look like I'm golfing today?
I don't know. I haven't seen your bottom.
Woot woot.
I knew what
can
you
only-
meant.
Well, we
And I
don't.
don't really want to see your
We
bottom.
don't want to keep you, Russ. So if you have a busy day, I mean, thanks for
I'll
stopping
leave.
in.
Good to see you, Curtis.
Great seeing you.
You
It was
can
good.
stay if you
No,
want.
I'm going to leave.
I mean, he's so
Oh.
busy. He should probably continue with his
Somebody
day.
I will.
at the Picnic Pops, Fletcher, that's twice he's been mentioned on our show.
Yes.
He and I talked for a very long time.
I never met him.
No, but he mentioned you and thought it was very fascinating that you come on our show all the time. He thought you were living on the edge by coming in here.
Living
and I said,
on the edge.
yeah, like because you never know what's going to happen or what's going to be said or if we're going to embarrass you or say something.
That's not true. He
stupid.
hands us note cards before he comes in and
He
says,
does
Everything's all
not.
typed out.
I
I
would like
mean,
to cover these points, please.
He does
You
not.
can talk about this.
But
Let's
he
talk about
thought-
your period.
You're-
Let's talk about Michael Jackson. Let's get Loverboy mentioned in there.
Uh-huh.
Let's get all this done. Absolutely. We've got them all.
crickets.
I know you love that conversation.
I just go down the list.
You
Is what I do.
No, so I told him if you did not want to come on the show, you wouldn't come in here. I
Great.
explained to him. I'm like, we don't go get him. He just walks by.
Except when you want to embarrass me, then I
Yeah,
know
sometimes-
exactly what's going
Sometimes
to
we
happen.
come to get you. Yeah.
There are
Sometimes
times we definitely do.
Go get
Connie and
him.
Curtis.
I'm
Yeah.
sure